Me yet?
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's show. This week I have Corey as always. Thanks for joining me, Corey.
Hello?
And Derek has actually showed up,
Yes.
making his first appearance on the show. Thanks for joining us, Derek.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's about time I make it on.
Yeah. Now we only have a few stragglers left who have no excuse. But well, it's an interesting season, right? Here's three former champions on the show. All three of us have a legitimate chance at repeating. Um, I think I was telling you, Corey, today,
Yep.
the top four seeds, unless there's an upset, unless there's an upset in the first round, top four seeds are defended are one time champions. We could have our first repeat champion this year.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
I
It's a
think
lot of
so.
bragging rights right there.
Be the first to hit two. It's exciting. This is an exciting time of the year, right? 2 weeks left. I mean, our playoff picture was looking like it's going to be tight down to the wire, but it looks like it's pretty cut down now all of a
I think
sudden.
it's
So
yeah, it's just that eighth spot that's still up for grabs.
good news for both of them. They are my next two opponents. So I'm gonna have some fun over the next couple weeks and maybe cripple some playoff hopes. It'll be fun for me. Let's talk about last week's results here. I know Sean really wanted to be here tonight to talk about this. Uh, we're going to talk about it here. Man of my word, Sean beat me, so Sean's bitch is back for another week. Um, Credit to Sean though, he lost to me in our dynasty league and switched his name to Shane's bitch there. So uh, kudos to him. It was a classy move.
That's good.
but he dominated
Are
me
you
again.
both
Like
pitching?
it was close until Sunday. Going into Sunday, it was down by 2 goals, down by 2 power play points. Everything was really close. It was like two plus minus. There was a way for me to win, but my boys didn't show up, so it happened.
Yeah, your
But
goaltending let you down big time this week.
yeah, they weren't even there. But Sean's goaltending was amazing this week. Uh, we start off the week Monday with Hellebuck in a 50 save win, 1 goal against. Like, come on, but you're killing me.
Flurry shutout pretty early.
Flurry shutout on like Wednesday or whatever, and like, it was an uphill battle from there. So, but Sean's bitch, 13, 3-3, still good enough for first place. Losing to the Chris Kreiting Crease Crashers. I believe that's it. Yeah. 10-6-3 in sixth place. Derek, let's get your feedback on this matchup since you're new to the show here. I hear Corey all the
I
time.
think it all came down to the goaltending. Like it could have went either way. You just got lucky with his goalies. Had your goalies been hot this week, I think you would have taken it for sure.
Yeah. I think what let me down too is until Sunday, Matthews was pretty much not there. Crosby was non-existent all week. Like, I need those guys to show up, right? So
Like like the score says 11-4, but I mean that could have easily been 11-4 for you. Like
it
you would
was
get the
close.
goals, the pims, the power play points,
It was
and
all
then the
close.
goaltending stats. Yeah.
Yep.
But his boys got the win. Corey, what do you think of the matchup?
Oh, it's nice to see. Finally get some breathing room on you.
You couldn't even take
Catch
advantage.
up. I know. I did a little bit. A little bit. No, good week. Good on Sean. Show solidify him in the playoffs a bit more too, right? That's a big win to get 2 points from. So
Yeah, it's a good win for him. I hate to lose to him, but it seems to happen quite often. So I'm not gonna get mad over it. Like it just status quo here, I guess. So
have you met in the playoffs against them?
COVID year. I was the eighth seed.
Okay.
I had him on the ropes, and then the season got canceled. I went in as the eighth
Different
seed.
story than he says.
Oh yeah. I'm the champion because no, you're not the champion. That season was forfeit. But no, I'm looking forward to seeing if he how he does in the playoffs because he's pretty much a lock now.
Yeah.
Fox and the Huso. 11-7-1 in 5th place after taking down Clefbaum. 7-11-1. Clef in 12th place now, pretty much. It's a lock now. He's not making it. Derek, what happened here?
Give me 1 second. I'm just pulling that one up here. Yeah, it was a complete blowout. Travis got bent over the week before that, and then this week, I mean, Kyle just took it. There was nothing Kyle could do. Kyle sold off just about everything he had, so it was to be expected. Travis is going to win this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird seeing Travis in the playoffs, but
I know
stranger things have happened. So
I'll have to bounce him out first round.
he's I'm telling you, at work, he almost fears you. You're the one team he's like, I don't want to play. He fears you.
I want him first round.
Get in his mind.
So do I, though.
I
Easy first round.
I'll move on to the next round if I play Travis.
I'm saying I want him though. Nice easy first round. Like
that's it.
Oh, for sure.
Everyone wants Travis first round. He's already messaging me like, my goalies suck. Like, we're fucking 9:30 on Monday night. My goalies are costing me the week already. Like, there's still a lot of week left here. Corey, what'd you think of that matchup?
Oh, which one? Oh yeah, it was just a blowout.
Yeah.
I was gonna see if Demko got scored against again. He let in a shorty, 1 goal on 2 shots.
I know. Go Ben.
Oh, it's a big win on Travis. Needed those 2 points. So just to secure his win or his place in the playoffs too. I'd say him and Sean are now pretty safe.
Yeah. There's only that one spot. It looks like it's up for grabs, and looks like it's gonna be Patches or Mark. So.
And good for them, like these guys, is that those teams are playing each other a couple times, so like they're not going to all be winning.
Yeah,
so it's only going to be a couple getting points, right? A couple losses for sure, which is good.
And some of them have a weak schedule at the end here, right? So it's like they're getting those wins, getting those points every time. They don't, not all of them have tough schedules here. So I think this matchup, I don't know if anyone saw this coming. Kyle, Team Rocket, picking up his 2nd win of the season here, 2-15-2. Now it's still in 16th place, beating Jager Bombs, essentially eliminating Braden from the playoffs here, who's now 8-10-1 in 10th place. Derek, what happened here?
I mean, I don't know what happened to Braden's team, but I mean, and again, like it wasn't as big of a loss for Braden. If you look, like he lost by 1 goal, lost by 1 assist, 2 power play points. So it was a lot closer than the score shows. But I mean, Braden should have won that.
I think Braden's one of those guys though, who just disappears.
Yeah.
He's active right at the start, disappears. He'll come back like with a week left in the season. Oh, who wants to trade? Like, no, we're past that now, buddy. Like,
I mean, he's not mathematically out of it yet, but
long shot.
He needs 2 wins though.
Yeah, he needs the other guys to lose though too, right? So
I think the bigger thing here is Kyle picking up that win means he may not get the Caucasaurus.
Oh, I didn't even look at the bottom. He's still alive.
That could be Daltrey's trophy.
I kind of hope it is Daltrey's trophy, but no, I feel like it belongs at Kyle's at least once. He tanked hard. He deserves it. He worked for this. Corey, what do you think of that matchup?
Yeah, it was close. Like, there's a lot of categories Braden could have taken over. Like, he lost by a goal, 1 assist, 2 power play points, 4 shots. Like, that easily could be a win in Braden's favor there, right? But that's a big loss though. That's the ones you need to win, especially in this tight of a playoff race. So
you can't lose that.
No, but he hasn't been too active. He's been pretty quiet.
Yeah, he has. He hasn't been really even answering anyone's messages the last couple of weeks. So, Dahl tried the beef. 4-14-1 in 15th after losing to Shane. Lost to me in the finals at 9-9-1 in 9th place. Mark's still living off that one accomplishment in his life. But good for him. At least it's not the 2017 champions for 3 more years. Derek, what happened here?
Yeah, with this one, I was pulling for Belcher. I really wanted Belcher to beat Mark. I like to see Mark lose. But yeah, no, Mark's team came out. He took like all the offensive categories. So there was nothing Belcher could do with his team.
That's sad because McKinnon had a great week last week, so you know he can't build off. But he has nothing on his roster. He traded everything, right? So
Yeah. And like Stutzla had nothing this week or last week. So I mean that hurts too. When he's your second best player.
Yeah, he got destroyed when he went 4-0 against goalie stats too. So that's helpful, right?
Yeah.
If it goes the other way, it's a win in Daltrey's favor if he had 4 goalie stats over him. So yeah, it wasn't close, and that's 2 big points for Mark in this playoff hunt. So
staying alive, a loss would have pretty much crippled them and let Patches in pretty much.
yeah.
So no, big match. You got Fetch Me a Drink here, 5-12-2 and 13. Barely losing, forgot about Dre, 13-5-1 in third place. This was close to down to the wire. I was paying attention to this one a lot. Corey, why don't you tell me about this one?
Yeah, this was close. I know Dan had the lead. I think it was late Saturday or early Sunday. But Nick had a huge Sunday. Fast Lefty, I think, got a shutout Saturday. So like he pulled off a big comeback. Dan had a great week, but Nick showed why he's third in the league right now and just stormed by him. Yeah, I think he had like a 6-goal, 7-assist Sunday. So that's gonna help.
Yeah. What do you think of this one, Derek?
Yeah, no, I mean, this was a close one, but I mean, Nick's the team to beat right now. He loaded up at the deadline, picking on Marchand. Like it's going to be tough to take him down.
Travis is convinced that it's gonna be you or Nick. So Corey and I have some damage to do here in the playoffs.
I'd be fine making it to the finals.
Yeah, me too. $200. Like, hey, I want to win, but I'm all right if I lose in the finals. As long as that's where I lose. That's where I get paid. Patches with a huge win. I can't say this is a dominant win. 10-9-0 here in 8th place. 11-1 victory over Suck My Ojek. 8-10-1 now in 11th. I mean, Neil is still in, but it's not looking good. Corey, what happened here?
Yeah, I was surprised by this one. Patch has blown him out. Not a crazy dominant win. A lot of close categories, but goalies weren't too close. 1 save, but that's a big loss for Neil. I thought he was going to put up a little bit of a fight. Like Nick was comfy all week with this one.
He's just limping around out there. He doesn't want to make the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Neil's team there. Kind of just shot the bed on the week. Nick's team showed up. I mean, especially the goalies too. Like his goalies came out to play this week.
It's good for him. He needed that.
Oh, definitely.
Well, that's good. Patches has a tough opponent this week, so we'll see what happens. I'm excited because this could be a first-round matchup for me. So I want to see. I want to see how this plays out, and then I got Mark. See how that plays out. We'll make a decision who makes it in. Mexico City Flowriders 5-13-1, 14th place after getting beat down by what are you now? The Allmark and Vanacek show?
Yeah.
13-6-0 in 4th. Why don't you tell me about this one, Derek? I know you're excited to talk about this one.
Oh man, I set my lineup and forget it. I don't even think I adjusted anything all week. This was just another cakewalk. I don't know about the schedule maker here, but I locked out the schedule. I played like 5 non-playoff teams in the past 6 weeks, so that vaulted me up the standings for sure.
Random liked you this year.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Once I set the season up there, I hit shuffle schedule, and there we go.
But with Casey's team, I mean, his goalies didn't show up. I don't even think he even got his 3 starts.
That makes sense. Yeah. He's not carrying either to go out and pick them up. Like,
yeah.
Anything to add, Corey?
Got stomped. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 points makes it a tight race for you at the top of the standings. We'll look at that soon, but it's getting interesting up there.
I would be happy to see the top 4 seeds make it into the semis, because then at least you're getting the best of the best,
Oh yeah,
right?
it'll be good playoffs for sure.
It's
And
not
that's
going to
it.
happen. There's
I'm
going to be
throwing shade at those bottom 4 playoff teams. Fuck you guys. I want to see the best there, and you guys don't qualify. But there's always an upset. There's always one.
Yep.
So someone's going to sneak through. Right? Players have bad weeks, and it's not that your team's bad. It's just they're not playing up to par that week. And oh fuck, now I'm in trouble. I'm out. My season's over. Sauce Pass 12-3-4 in second place. Tying Captain Crunch 10-7-2 in 7th place. Helping Domo solidify a playoff spot pretty much. Corey, how can you live with that?
Oh, he had like 2 waiver goalies get shutouts. Like, that's huge.
Yeah.
Like, my goalies came out to play too. Came down to Tavares getting a game-winning goal in the final game of the week. Got me that tie. So without that, I was losing. So I was scared. I thought they were going to be going for more goals and not play defense, but they actually put the game on and they played well.
Well, it's all right. You got a point.
Yep.
Kept yourself in second place.
And look, Domo can't buy any more ad drops, right? I can't sell them anymore, so
That's it. He's in with what he has now.
But Corey, look, you're in second place right now. Domo's in 7th. That's a first round matchup.
Yeah.
Did
you beat him the first time?
I don't remember.
Because that'll be the tiebreaker if you happen to tie him. It's who has the better season record against them, you know?
Yep.
So,
yeah, no, my team didn't really do a whole lot for me. So I wouldn't mind a rematch on this one.
That'll be interesting. Derek, you have anything to add before we move on?
No, I'm ready to move on.
All right. Corey, why don't you tell us what the predictions here? I know you were pretty excited.
Oh, it was an interesting week. We had a few upsets there, I'd say. So we all ended up losing on the me and Domo tie.
Makes sense.
The Neil loss. I'm the only one who went for Nick. Jager bombs, we all lost with Kyle winning. No surprise there. You and Kyle went for Daltrey, and me and Travis went for Sean on the win. I'm the only one who went with Sean against you. So I had a pretty good week overall. I went 6-2. You went 3-5. Kyle went 2-6. Travis went 4-4. So Travis now in the lead with 94 wins. Me and you at 93, and Kyle with 89.
Close. Kyle's pretty much out. But
I mean, I had a big swing this week, so it depends on the matchups, right? Some matchups are easier to call than others.
Yeah, we're gonna have some tight ones to finish the season here. So I guess let's talk about the standings here. Sean's bitch in first place with 29 points. Right behind me here, I like to see this 29, 28, 27, 26. That's great. Sauce Pass here with 28 points. Forgot about Dre, 27. We got Derek here, the Allmark and Vanacek show here at 26 points. So that's pretty much the top 4. I mean, it's pretty much a lock. I don't see one of these guys catching up. We've got Travis and Sean here at 23 points, 5th and 6th. Domo at 22 points and 7th. They seem to be locked. They are locked. They're all clinched, right? Well,
nope, not yet.
I guess they're not clinched, but it's unlikely that one misses. I mean, we can still hope that Domo doesn't make the cut, but it's unlikely. I think he's pretty much locked in. I think it's gonna be between Patches and Mark here. Patches at 20 points. Hold on to that 8th spot. Mark at 9th here with 19 points. Yager and Neil not out, but it's not looking good. It would be interesting though if Mark and Patches lose this week and Yager and Neil win because they play each other the final week, Neil and Braden. So that would create a little drama here. They're tied at 17 points. Clef officially eliminated with 15 points. Dan been out for a while, 12 points. Casey, 12 points. Little interest at the bottom here. Daltrey with 9 points. Not out of range of Kyle with 6 points. They have a golden cock on the line, so it's going to be really tight finish. At least the first time. It seems like the show's going by fast because we don't have trades to talk about. Usually we have like 40 trades to talk about, and we need 8 hours to record a show. But we have some interesting matchups this week. Some cakewalks for some teams, but there's a couple matches that could end up position impacting. Right. First, we'll talk about Sean's bitch here, 13-3-3 in first place, taking on the 8th place Pacioretty Rumble at 10-9. Derek, who do you got here?
This is a tough one. I know Patches is playing for his playoffs. I have to go with Shane, but it wouldn't surprise me if Nick pulls it off.
It would surprise me. Corey, who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Shane on this one. It'd be surprise me too if Nick took the win. His goalie situation isn't great. Yeah, he was even selling because of that a little bit, right? So just Georgiev is going to carry him along the way. That's it.
You know what? I'm going to screw you all. I'm going to not start my goalies all week, lose those 5 points, and we'll see. I'm going to get that 1 point of this. No, I'm going to pick myself. Fuck that.
No, the only reason you do that is that it's a better chance Mark doesn't make it in.
I wouldn't do that. I want to be the one to ruin Mark's chances next week. I've been talking about for weeks just trying to ruin someone's playoff hopes. That's what I want to do. If this week it happens, great. If next week it happens, even better. So, but I'm gonna pick myself. This one, well, it looks close in score. One guy's pretty much already thrown in the towel because it's fucking 10 o'clock on a Monday night here, and his goalie's let in a few goals.
Oh, and he's winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fox and the Huso here. Travis at 11-7-1 in 5th place. Travis, who is not a fan of the show, he keeps saying that, oh, you never trash talk anyone, but you don't watch the show. I trash talk everyone. Trying to say I only pick on Domo. Fuck you, Travis. Taking on Casey here, 5-13-1 in 14th place. Who you got, Derek?
I got Travis. Yeah,
Casey's
lineup is just pitiful. I mean, he started Magnus Helberg of all goalies today, so
he's not doing one. No, that makes sense. Yeah, what do you think, Corey?
Yeah, it's a tough one. Travis, your team is pretty fucking garbage, dude. All of us over here wishing we'd play a first round. Get the fuck out. I'm gonna give it to Travis though.
Yeah. I agree with you guys. I don't think Casey stands a chance here. He shouldn't stand a chance. There's nothing logical that says Casey should win this, so no. But I also thought that about Kyle last week, and Kyle pulled out a win. Will he do it again? Team Rocket, 2-15-2 and 16. Taking on the Allmark and Vanacek show here at 13-6. 4th place. Derek, who do you have?
I thought about it. Part of me really wants Kyle to win this, but just
so want to see Daltrey get that caught.
Yeah, I do, but no, I definitely I don't see Kyle putting up the numbers to win this week.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I'm also going to pick Derek for the record. I'm not going to talk about it. I could talk about how bad Kyle's team is all day. I do it a lot, so he's heard it all season.
He'll be the first to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, he will. That's by design. Corey, who do you got?
Yeah, it's a pretty obvious choice there. But you never know, right?
Anything can happen.
That's a good thing about the playoffs here. Anything can happen. So it'd be cool to see.
you have one bad week in the playoffs and your season's over, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
wrote
haven't
that.
had a bad week in 7 weeks, so
That's good. Your team's picked up, and they went on a slump for a bit, but
yeah.
you started off strong, went on a little slump, came back strong. So that might just be the week schedule, though. I hope.
Yeah, it might be the schedule.
They'll try the beef 4-14-1 and 15th, taking on Jager Bombs 8-10-1 in 10th place. If there was ever a team that Jager needed to play against after losing to Kyle, it would be this team. But maybe he wants to make Daltrey's dream come true here and give Daltrey an easy win. What do you think, Derek? Who you got?
Well, Daltrey didn't even set his lineup for the week, so I'm going to go with Braden.
I'm not surprised there.
Daltrey left Harmonic on the bench. There's 4 block shots, so yeah, I'm going to give it to Braden.
I mean, it takes you 2 minutes to hit. Not even. It takes you a second to hit start lineup for the week.
Yeah, so
I'm not surprised, though. It was his day off from work, so he's probably just on his video games all day, not paying attention to anything. I don't know what you like. I'm in a playoff mode, so maybe it's different. But when I wake up, first thing I do in the morning, I check my lineup. Is it set for tonight? And I'll check it about 80 more times throughout the day because it's just what I do. Corey, who you got?
Yeah, has Daltrey made the playoffs before?
He did once.
Yeah, he did. He should have made the finals last year. You're right.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he do it?
He did not set his lineup, right?
No.
You see a theme here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Braden.
Too bad there's not a button that says just start it for the season.
Yeah, just start it for the season.
That would help Daltrey so much. I can't go with Daltrey knowing he's not setting his lineup. Not that I was going to go with him anyway, but I think Braden will win this, make up some ground in the playoff race, make it a little interesting. Fetch me a drink, 5-12-2 and 13th, taking on the Chris Crichton Crease Crashers here, looking to hurt some goalies. 10-6-3 in 6th place. Derek, what do you got here?
I've got Sean's team. Ovechkin's back, and I mean, just up and down the lineup, he's just better than Dan's team. So I mean, unless there's a fluke, I think Sean takes this 9 out of 10 times.
It's fair. Corey, what do you think?
Yeah, Sean, coming off a win over you this week, there's no reason he should be slowing down on Dan. So I'm gonna give it to Sean.
He's riding high this week. Like that's his favorite thing to do is just play against me in the regular season and just dominate me in the regular season. I don't get it, but it happens. It's bad luck. My team didn't even play. They didn't play great, but they didn't play bad either. So, but his goalies were stellar. I think that's gonna be a major difference in this matchup because Dan has shit for goalies. He's got one who's in the player assistance program. He's got he's got nothing. Like Corpusalo, there's a guy that I want to rely on. Goalie
No,
for
I
the
don't
worst.
think he has them anymore.
He's got both Columbus goalies, doesn't he?
Oh, no. Oh, I can't remember now. He has Binnington, I know that.
Yeah, that's not much better, but
yeah.
No, I think Sean's gonna take it. I hate to give Sean some credit here, but I gotta respect the guy who beat me twice this year. Clef Bomb, 7-11-1 in 12th place, taking on Sauce Pass here, 12-3-2 in 2nd place. I'm gonna start this one with you, Corey, because this one's personal for you. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to myself. I'm not gonna trash talk Kyle too much. His record reflects his team, so
it's fair. Derek, who you got?
Corey, you're not gonna like this. I'm going Plumidor for this one.
Oh,
all right, good on you.
Yeah, I think Kyle's team. It's gonna be the upset of the week. Kyle's team takes this.
I like that confidence. I'm not that confident since I have $20 on the line. I'm going to go with the safe bet and say Corey. I'm not that confident in Clef's team. I'm going to take you, Corey. That's the only reason. I'm not confident in your opponent. I don't want to show you any respect, but
I haven't lost since week 9. I have a few ties in there though. That's a pretty long streak.
Yeah. I
Left
haven't
one.
lost since last week. It's been like 24 hours, boys.
It's fresh.
Whew. But I've only lost to 2 different people.
That's true.
Shane lost to me in the finals, and we're not going to talk about that. 9-1 here in 9th place. Fighting for his playoff life. This is a huge matchup against Neil. Suck my Ojik here, 8-10-1 in 11th place. If Neil can win this, like this bottom playoff race might involve 4 teams in next week in the final week. If I win against Patch, if Neil wins against Mark, and if Jagger can beat Adultery, right? Like there's some big matchups. Derek, who do you got?
I've got Neil. The main reason for that, Barkov's out, Hall's out, Patty Kane's not dressing. So I think Neil will have enough starts to beat Mark this week and keep his playoff hopes alive.
Nah, I don't disagree with that. What do you think, Corey?
Yeah, I agree. The goalie situation, he's better up front. If they're both healthy, it's pretty close. But the fact that he has a couple key guys out right now is going to help him any. So I'm going to give it to Neil.
I'm gonna give it to Neil as well. I know the Panthers only played twice this week, so even if Barkov was playing, he wouldn't really be around. I just think Neil's team is better. It's better than they've been performing. So I think Neil's gonna try and make it interesting here going into the last week. So I think Neil's gonna do everything he can to win. Forgot about Dre. 3rd place. 13-5-1, taking on Captain Crunch. Big Daltrey here at 10-7-2 in 7th place. Derek, who do you have here?
I mean, I've got Nick. I want to take this opportunity to thank Domo for all those draft pick upgrades over the past few weeks. It's done absolutely nothing for you. Hopefully, you don't even make the playoffs. Yeah, I've got Nick.
I know Kyle doesn't want him to make the playoffs. Corey, who you got?
Yeah, I'm giving it to Nick as well. Now the trade deadline's done and just the 3 eye drops, I don't think it's going to be enough for him.
Yeah. I mean, if he had 7 or 8, maybe, but.
And just if he would have kept some of the value he traded for, like he just cycled through it all to get man games. And like that's good short term, but when you get in the playoffs, you're gonna have nothing.
Yeah.
So and you're gonna be against teams who spent all year stacking their roster. Like I just don't see it ending well for him. So I'm definitely going with Nick as well. So I think that was pretty unanimous.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be interesting. What's that?
The only vote different is Derek going with Kyle. Otherwise, we all agreed on everybody else.
Yeah, I think next week there'll be some division. There's some big matchups next week. So, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a great week for the playoff race here. I'm hoping to see 4 teams battling it out for that final spot next week. That's what I want to see. With 2 of them playing each other, one of them playing me. I don't remember who Patches is playing, but I think it might be Team Rocket, to be honest.
No, Patches is playing Dan.
Oh, it's Dan, yeah. And he could beat Dan. So
it's like that 2 years ago, right? It was like super close going into the last week. There's like 5 teams that could have made it in the playoffs. Something stupid like that. And there's only 2 spots. I can't remember. That's what I like to see. And at least I'm not in it. All of us are safe. So
yeah,
we gonna watch from above. It feels good.
I'm telling you now, I won't be upset if Neil loses this week because out of those teams chasing, that's the guy I don't want to play in the first round. A big week for Shesterkin and Sorokin, like that could just end your playoffs. So
that's true.
I'm kind of hoping you don't make it in, Neil. I'd be happy.
Domo actually, chances are, I mean, he's the team that's going to get bumped out. I mean, he's playing this week, and then he's got Sean next week. Ooh. So I think, I mean, those 22 points might be all he gets.
He needs a point. Domo needs a point.
Yeah.
So thanks, Corey.
But if you beat Nick this week, then is he safe?
If he beats Nick, he's safe. Yeah.
Yeah. If you beat Nick, then Domo's in. So you can secure his win here. So don't fuck off with this. Thanks, Corey. It's all up to you, bud.
You put me in this spot. And I'm going to do what I don't want to do and get Domo into the playoffs. Inadvertently, but I will do it. So that second place, whoever that is after next week's battle for second, will have an easy first round. You're welcome, boys.
Thanks.
Well, we are almost out of time. We have 2 minutes left, so we actually got that all in one part, which was great. Derek, thanks for joining us. It was nice chatting some hockey. That's twice in like the span of a week here that we talk hockey.
Yeah, no, it was nice having me on the show. I appreciate that, guys.
You're welcome anytime. Like I try and throw it out there. Like just because we have a guest doesn't mean we can't fit more people in. Anyone that wants to join, just reach out. Tell us. Like we'll make the arrangement at the time that works best for everyone involved, right? So anytime you want to join and come back, just let me know.
Yeah, thanks. Definitely. I'll be back next season.
Corey, I know I'll see you again because you're always here.
Maybe in the playoffs too.
Yeah, that's new for you.
It's not first round.
It's been what, 7 years since you made it?
Oh, it's been a few years though, that's for sure.
After you won the championship there, you're like, okay, that's it. I'm not going to make the playoffs for 5 years. It's all right. You got the itch again this year. It's like, this year I want to play fantasy hockey. Like I'm gonna come out and. Well, I appreciate you guys. Sorry.
To get a bunch of ties.
That's it.
Ties.
Just 4 of them.
Yep.
Again, I appreciate you guys' time. We're gonna run out of time. We have less than a minute, so we're gonna cut off. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me. Good luck, everyone, this week. Except you, Nick. Fuck you. You're done. I hate to ruin your playoff hopes.
Fuck you, Travis.
Yeah.